Hey, this is Steven Platinum, your friend in Wrestling with Platinum against Smackdown, the go-home show for SummerSlam 2021. And it is August 20th, 2021, a show where they advertised nothing that was going to appear beforehand, seemingly content to just let AEW and CM Punk roll over them, at least as far as attention goes. But it is what it is. How was it as a go-home show? Decidedly mixed bag, I gotta say. And then, can somebody please never do a roll-up in a promo to promote a big fight at the go-home show ever again? That moment of Cena rolling up Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns throwing in this "I'll leave WWE if I lose" thing at the last moment. None of it. It was a show that felt desperate, which seems very strange to me. We got a go-home edition. Pat McAfee is there with Michael Cole. Here comes Edge to a big pop. He's talking about Rollins, and that is what it is. Calls out Rollins, basically. Says he's going to beat him. Mysterios are backstage. He knows his dad is going to beat Jey Uso tonight, and they're going to win the titles from the Usos tomorrow night. Ray tells him to slow down, take it one match at a time. So we got Jey Uso against Ray. We go to commercial. They come back. They do their match. It's pretty by the numbers. Jey Uso wins with the big splash. Yeesh. We see how Baron Corbin stole Big E's Money in the Bank briefcase and ran away with it. Corbin comes walking to the ring now with no theme music. He's clutching the briefcase. Baron Corbin against Kevin Owens. Stuff is so silly. Like I said, I mean, it is what it is, right? Corbin almost gets stunned. He goes to the floor to regroup. Music hits. Why Big E would let his music hit if he's trying to sneak and take his case back, I don't know. Big E comes out to a pop. He's upset. Corbin pleads and runs around the ring. He tries to grab the Money in the Bank briefcase, but Big E decks him and unloads. Corbin ends up countering and sending Big E into the ring post. Corbin runs away while Big E is dazed. Why wouldn't Big E have just grabbed the... God. It's so lame. Kayla Braxton is backstage with Bianca Belair. Brings up tomorrow's SummerSlam match against Sasha Banks. It's nice to see Bianca Belair and nice to know that match is actually going to happen. Belair doesn't even want to hear Banks' name. That's her response. She hopes Banks watches what she does to her little friends Carmella and Zelina Vega tonight. Talks about taking care of them. All right. Championship contenders match. The women's tag team champions Natalya and Tamina Snuka against Tegan Nox and Shotzi Blackheart. A decent enough match. Shotzi ends up blocking a sharpshooter in the ring and rolling Natalya up for the win. Okay. We see Edge sends a warning to Seth Rollins, and we see Rollins backstage laughing. We come back. Rollins is there in an all-white suit. He takes the mic. He talks down on Edge, but the Brood's music hits and lights start flashing. There's also flames. Edge appears. Freaks come out at night. It's a cool moment for sure. And so they do a bloodbath. Cool. Recent happenings between Alpha Academy and the Street Profits. So we get Montez Ford against Otis. Otis hits a second rope Vader bomb for the win. Okay. Shinsuke Nakamura, we see how he won the Intercontinental title from Apollo Crews. So now we get Shinsuke and Rick Boogs against Apollo Crews and Commander Aziz. This match is not great, but they keep it simple at least. Thank goodness for small favors. At the end, Rick Boogs and Nakamura win with a pump handle slam out of the abdominal stretch by Boogs. What? Okay. After the match, Nakamura runs in and celebrates. Puts his crown on. Boogs grabs his guitar. McAfee and Boogs jam on top of the announce table. And it's not as cool as when they did it before when Nakamura won the title. But it is what it is. We see how Sasha Banks versus Bianca Belair's SummerSlam contract signing ended last week. Yeah. So we get Bianca Belair against Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega loses, in case you were wondering. Music hits and Belair stands tall, but Carmella super kicks her out of nowhere. So Carmella hits her with another super kick and stands over Belair. Bianca Belair against Carmella. I mean, she just laid her out, and Bianca Belair just had a match. So, Bianca Belair wins. Cool. They hype Banks versus Belair. This is not a great show, but it is what it is. It's just holding serve until the pay-per-view. Yeah. Roman Reigns is with Paul Heyman. He raises the title. Cena comes to the ring. It ends in the roll-up that I was talking about, and that's it. Yeesh. Yeesh. Yeesh.